We are a blockchain company based in Seoul, and we arrived in the US about 10 days ago to attend a few meetups and conferences. This is our third one, and we are very pleased to have the opportunity to introduce our project. So if crypto assets truly want to move from being a speculative asset to a technology that can be used in our day-to-day lives, I'm sure everyone here would agree that we must address all these issues, including the limitations of transaction speed, delays in consensus, security problem, scalability problem, and many more. Because without solving these problems, it will be really difficult for the blockchain to become a mainstream technology and widely adopted by users. And moreover, if you take a closer look at the services and the market side of the blockchain technology, you will soon notice that there are many more problems to deal with. And most importantly, it is our philosophy to make something that is practical and can be applied to our everyday lives. Because no matter how great our technology is, it's useless because if it can't be applied to our everyday lives, or it will be used 30 years later. So basically, these are the features that differentiate us from other blockchain networks. So we have a double-linked blockchain that contains blockchain and white-chain and high-speed transaction through the utilization of software and hardware technology. And we also have VPOS system and kill chain ecosystem. And I'm going to go through these one by one. So the first distinctive feature that sets us apart from other blockchain networks is the use of the double-linked blockchain that contains blockchain and white-chain. So while blockchain contains information about the transaction records, white-chain includes information about the smart contract. So basically, smart contract is needed for, white-chain is needed for smart contract and consensus node structure. And in the process of verifying and agreeing on the connecting roots of the blockchain, white-chain can enhance the reliability by forming a combined line. And this separation actually resolves security and scalability issues. And the second thing I want to talk about is transaction speed. So as you all know, transaction per speed is one of the biggest limitations of today's blockchain technology. So we basically felt that we needed to urgently increase the transaction speed in order to enhance the limitations of security as well as usability. So we found the answer from the transcendental consensus model and high-performance computing. And I noticed that majority of the blockchain companies tend to focus only on software and neglect the importance of the hardware aspects of technology. However, hardware is a very important component to materialize the level of speed we aim to achieve, and that's why we work closely with the IT giants such as Intel to custom order our own nodes, and only those who purchase our servers will have the access to the block validation process. And moreover, we'll be using fiber network that will help our platform to increase the transaction speed even faster. And basically, we are in favor of the concept of DPoS, which is first introduced by EOS. But in addition to the characteristics of the traditional DPoS, we've actually added our own set of criteria to make it faster by removing the licensing consensus. And we named it HyperDPoS. So HyperDPoS is a new consensus algorithm consisting of pair responsibility rate, which is a weight of competence for speed, and stagnant hash, which is a consensus protocol for solving the Byzantine general problem. And this cover right here is actually query to find the most adequate point at which decentralization and high speed can both be achieved. So this image shows how our hyper DPoS operates. So a consensus node is a node that satisfies the conditions of PRR that computes reliability by specifying 4 elements that include utilization, reactivity, responsiveness, and interoperability of software and hardware. And the key node of these consensus nodes is then determined by the total number of tokens, including delegated token, and total number of consensus nodes held, and PRR score. And the key node then generates 1 block per second. This is our security system, which is called the VPOS. And just to avoid any confusion, it's got nothing to do with a consensus algorithm such as POS, but the name is kind of similar, so it can be a little bit confusing. Yeah. So basically, VPOS includes the features of the existing vaccines and provides distributed network and information sharing cloud-based security services. However, unlike existing vaccines that are patched after a pattern analysis, our VPOS system actually enables real-time response to malware through our community. And more specifically, we will reward our token to those who find and share information regarding IT security issues with us, and then we'll share the same information with the users who are in need of it in exchange for our tokens. So by implementing this security system, we actually expect some of the black hackers to convert into white hackers by giving them enough motivation to do so. So any services created using our platform will have the benefit of reinforced security. And this video here shows how antivirus softwares react to ransomware, and the result was pretty shocking. It took our CTO less than an hour to break into network with the ransomware samples that he created, and what's more surprising was among these antivirus softwares, there was a Boston-based security company that received $100 million investment from SoftBank, which is the IT giant based in Japan. So, according to one of the leading research firms that cover the global cyber economy, the ransomware damage cost has exceeded $5 billion in 2017, and that will constitute a 5-fold increase from 2016, and is estimated to increase another 5-fold in just 2 years. So all this actually shows how vulnerable and serious the current IT security is. And we actually have to do something about it. And MoFAS actually has the expertise and technology to defend all these viruses and detect from cyber networks, cyber attacks. The red background means the system actually got broken into by hackers. And KC is just a term used in the military, and we're basically trying to say that we'll apply this sort of methodology to defend our network from various cyber attacks. And as you all know, current smart contract is very vulnerable to hacking, and is very difficult to use because it's created by programming language. However, we'll be utilizing 5th generation programming language along with MoFAS smart contract language block to make the interface more user-friendly and easy to use, so anyone, especially those who don't know how to code, can use our smart contract without any difficulties. And this is our roadmap until early next year. So our next plan is to release our testnet in mid-November, and we're actually seeing 300,000 TPS on our testnet. And in December, we plan to release 2 dApps. And the reason why we add S in front of that is because our dApps are more secured by our VPOS system. And we'll be releasing our mainnet in next January. And this is our CEO. He's a founder of MoFAS and Hackers Lab. Hackers Lab is the parent company of MoFAS. And he actually has more than 30 years of experience in IT security and has been fostering white hackers for the last 20 years. And this is our CTO, and he's actually sitting over there, and he's the co-developer of our mainnet and has vast amount of expertise in the development of embedded kernel, real-time operating system, file system, and network driver for the last 17 years. And he also applied the technology he developed to the security utility endpoint. And he also has extensive experience in storage driver of high-speed server in the field of high-frequency trading, as well as P2P network structure programming. And we have many more experienced staff working in their own fields to solve the issues that the current blockchain technology has. And you guys all know Roger Villa, right? So he's our external advisor. So that's pretty much all I have for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much.